everybody, and welcome to the next weekly installment of the question and answer video. I didn't get any questions this week, so I went ahead and did a quick Google search on common questions asked. So I'm going to go ahead and answer a couple that I found on this search, and hopefully it'll help you out. So this first one over here says, I am totally new to this website thing. How does the whole process work? Well, that's a great question, and it's one I do get quite often. Surprised I didn't remember it. Anyways, how the process works with me is first you contact me, you give me a basic idea what you're looking for, and from there I'm able to give you kind of a basic quote, give you additional options like your SEO, your search engine optimization, your website hosting, your domain hosting, if you need it. That was my phone, sorry, and that sort of thing. And then from there we progress to I create a proposal and a contract for you to sign. And I do it through a company called writesignature.com, and you're able to sign it digitally and get a PDF of it. Then from there, I send you a couple of potential layouts for WordPress. Some are free, some you have to buy, and the buy is a one-time fee. And so then from there, I set up the WordPress, I set up the layout, and then you start sending me content. You just kind of throw it at me, say, hey, I want this on the About page. I want this on the Services page. This is my first product, just so on and so forth. And then I plug it into where it needs to go. And then I send it to you for a review. And then after that, we kind of start tweaking things until it's finalized. And once you're happy with it, I move it to the main domain and we launch it. That's kind of the quick and dirty of it. If you have any questions on that question, comment down below, and make sure to subscribe. New Q&As coming every week. All right, next one. How much does a website cost? I am very transparent about my prices. If you go to my website, brandonmccloskey.biz, that'll be down below also, and you'll be able to see my price list. Keep in mind, on June 1st of this year, the prices are going to go up just a little bit here and there. Some are going to be making a leap, others are just going to make a small step. So I'm really affordable, and that's because I have a full-time job that sustains me, so I'm able to defer the savings to you, which is ultimately my goal, to help you. So let's see. What kind of businesses do I work with? I work with a lot of businesses out there. Whether you're still in your home, you're in your garage, probably should go this way so you can see my hands, so in the garage, or if you're in a big business or you're a brick and mortar company, whatever you are, I'm willing to work with you. The only people that I would ever, I won't say exclude, but will have special circumstances, are those of you that are involved in multi-level marketing, MLM. I've had quite a few clients come on board. They were with the MLM and they started really strong, but they didn't complete their website. Ultimately, I had to cancel it. So that would be the only exclusion, but everybody else I'm willing to work with 100%. So let's see what other questions we got here. How long does it take to build a website? That is a question I get a lot. And here's the basic answer. My goal is always 2 weeks. I give you a 1 month cushion on the contract because that's worst case scenario is 4 weeks. After that is pretty much on you. How quickly the website gets built depends on you. It can be built in a matter of a week, which has been my best yet, or it can be built in 4 weeks. I do have some websites that have been left pending for over a year. Not kidding. All right, next question. Who will you work with during the project? Me. What platform do I use? I think I'm pretty much established that I use WordPress. I love WordPress. If you have any questions about what WordPress is, get a hold of me. A follow-up to that. Do I do backups of WordPress? Yes, there's a plugin called Duplicator Pro, and it puts a backup instead of on the server where things could happen. I back it up to my Dropbox and my Google Drive, so I have 2 backups at all times. Can I help you update your existing website that somebody else built? It depends on what it is. If it's WordPress, absolutely. If it's a platform similar like Joomla or Drupal, if it's a web-based builder like Wix or GoDaddy, Absolutely, I can do that because I can just log in and take care of it. If it's something that was HTML coded, while I can't do it, I do have a resource for HTML coder that I can get the work done. But just keep in mind that if we have to go to the HTML code, it's going to cost you quite a bit more money. So it would behoove you um, to consider what was used in your website build. And honestly, what I would recommend is if you do have a hard-coded website from a coder, that we convert it to like a WordPress or a Joomla, Drupal, or even in as much as I've established in my previous video, I don't like Wix. It would be better to recreate the website that way and save yourself some money in the long run. That way, we don't have to hire a coder. So, can I help source photos for a website? Absolutely. I have a stock photo account with fotolia.com. Link will be in the down there somewhere. And I have a monthly program where they do have what I essentially call your rollover, kind of like cell phone companies have rollover minutes. If you don't use it, you can carry them over. And so I get a certain number of photos every month, so I'm able to help you out. My stock photos currently are $5 each. It'll go up to $10 each starting June 1st, and that's primarily because people don't take advantage of that. If you take advantage of it and more people use them, I can lower my price. Do you own your website? Yes. I even though I host almost 85 to 90% of my clients, they all ask me that question. Do you own it? Absolutely. The domain's yours, the website's yours. I'm just hosting it for you. You own everything. If at any time you want to leave, you just give me a 30-day notice. You set up your hosting through another company, or if you're not gonna host your website and you just want the files, I put those onto a disk or a zip file for you and send it to you. But ultimately, you do own it. I don't hold any grudges if you leave, because ultimately, I don't want you to fail. I don't want to fail, and I want my Yelp reviews and Facebook reviews to stay positive. I like this one just because people ask me why I don't have a fancy name for my business. What's with the name? Um, the story I mentioned in my first video, I really didn't want to go into business originally, and this ultimately became a big blessing for me. So I kept it simple, Web Design by Brandon McCloskey Plus. Something I learned later on, actually last year, my third year of business, is Web Design by Brandon McCloskey makes me much more searchable on the internet than, let's say, NorCal Web Designs or something like that. It just works a lot better. I think I'm going to save those for the next video because we're to about 8 minutes now. So on that note, if you have any questions, send them to me or comment down below. As always, comments may or may not be edited depending on what you say. Please be kind. And it's probably better to email them to me. The email will be down below. Links to Fotolia, my hosting account that I'm a reseller through. I'll just have a bunch of links down below like I did last time. So anyways, I hope to see you next time.